Land Supply Options Walkthrough. Land Supply Reclamation.
This series of animated short films serve to introduce and explain the various land supply options under the public engagement exercise of the Task Force on Land Supply. Two animated characters, a man and a little girl, are walking through different scenes in the film, explaining the pros and cons as well as the considerations for each land supply option. There are 12 episodes in total. This is the 6th episode, Reclamation. The animated man and little girl are wearing diverse wetsuits with diving masks on their heads. They are traveling in the sea on a small boat. The boat docks at the reclamation site. Both of them walking barefoot onto the land. Land supply option. Reclamation outside Victoria Harbour.
About 6% of the total area in Hong Kong was formed by reclamation, which accommodate about 27% of the population and 70% of the commercial activities. Of 9 existing new towns, 6 of them were built on reclaimed lands.
Background information. The 6 new towns are Tsuen Wan, Sha Tin Ma On San, Tuen Mun, Tai Po, Cheung Kwan O, and Dong Chong.
But in the past 2 decades, reclamation works were all related to those major infrastructure facilities rather than new town development. Having conducted preliminary technical and environmental assessments, the government has proposed 5 potential nearshore reclamation sites outside Victoria Harbour, which could create 450 hectares of land.
The 2 animated characters jump through the 5 potential reclamation sites, including Long Ku Tan, Tuen Mun, Siu Ho Wan, North Lantau Island, Sunny Bay, North Lantau Island, Ma Liu Shui, Sha Tin, and Southwest Cheng Yi.
In addition, there's also a proposal to build artificial islands called the East Lantau Metropolis, ELM, with an area of about 1,000 hectares in the central waters between Lantau and Hong Kong Island.
Background information. A map shows the location of the proposed East Lantau Metropolis and its related strategic transport network. The 2 animated characters observe the reclamation works on a ship. They then jump into a small boat, and the animated man reads a study report with a magnifier.
Surrounding waters between Khao Yi Chau and Hei Ling Chau, the ELM is one of the strategic growth areas proposed under Hong Kong 2030+. It is positioned as the first central business district with many job creations and could accommodate a population of 0.4 to 0.7 millions. In order to support the development of the ELM, a strategic transport network would be needed by providing rail and highway linkages. The Northwest New Territories, Lantau, the ELM and urban area will be well connected from west to east. This would widen the overall transport network in Hong Kong and meet the transport needs arising from the growth of population and job opportunities. However, compared to the nearshore reclamation, such kind of strategic and large-scale reclamation project for artificial islands requires a relatively large amount of investment cost. Reclamation does not affect the inhabitants and businesses on the land, involving no clearance or compensation. Hence, the development program is under better control. Reclamation, in particular, creates a large piece of new land to provide ample room for comprehensive planning. Besides housing, commercial and public facilities, land provided by reclamation can also be used to relocate certain industrial and special facilities now located in the urban area. But we must address the potential impacts of reclamation on the marine ecology, marine traffic, and fisheries resources. We could take advantage of new reclamation technology in order to minimize the impacts. All reclamation proposals should also be carefully studied, assessed, planned, and undergone all necessary statutory procedures. Generally speaking, reclamation will take at least 10 years to complete. Through reclamation can create new lands in large scale to facilitate comprehensive planning. We need to be aware of the potential adverse impacts on the marine ecosystem. Is it worth exploring? Check out www.landforhongkong.hk and share your opinions.
Super. To be continued. Land for Hong Kong. Our home, our say. Task Force on Land Supply. Website www.landforhongkong.hk. The end.